I just was at a stage in my career when I wanted to give something back to the community, and the hospice has such a fantastic reputation. And when I saw it for myself, just what it was like being on site here at Havering Atty Bower, the care for the staff, but not just of the staff, not just for the patients, but for the families as well.
I wanted to become a trustee at the hospice, to experience working within a different environment, to bring my skills and experience from the NHS into the charity sector, and to learn as well as to help shape future development of services for service users. I want to be part of an organisation that always puts the service user and the patient first. That's really at the heart of my own personal values, and I bring those values into my role as a trustee and into everyday life.
I very quickly realised how cheerful, I know it's a funny thing to say, but how cheerful and positive the environment is in the hospice. I really enjoy coming here on site. Really missed that during COVID, because when I come in, it's very welcoming. I enjoy being able to give something of myself to the wider community, to do something that's outside of my normal day-to-day job.
I think the thing I enjoy most is being part of a committed team who work well together to provide the care that our patients need. It's really gratifying when people in the community come up to me and say how wonderful the care they've received from St Francis Hospice for members of their family or their friends. Just makes it feel all worthwhile, really.
If I introduce myself and say I'm a trustee, everybody, patients, relatives, staff, volunteers, want to talk to you. So I really enjoyed that.
It gives me a real opportunity, being a trustee, to work with different people from different backgrounds, and just see what it's like to be part of a charity providing that holistic care to service users, their families. I really enjoy being part of developing services for the future, and being part of an organisation that is on that onward trajectory. I've
actually learned an awful lot in my time here. I've learned how we deliver the services to our patients and their families, which is something I knew nothing about previously. I've seen for myself the dedication and commitment of the staff and the volunteers to achieving the best possible standards. A lot goes on behind the scenes that people don't see, to ensure that those standards are maintained so that the care remains outstanding.
I've learnt lots in terms of the Charity Commission, the funding streams, just how challenging it can be to keep the hospice functioning on a day-to-day basis, how the volunteers are a fundamental part of supporting the hospice in the future. So I think I've learnt a huge amount.
When you're on the outside and you haven't been involved in hospice work or the hospice movement, I think you don't quite understand what goes on. You think it's a place where people go to die. That's not the case. Yes, end-of-life care is part of our work, but we do an awful lot of work with relatives, with children of patients who are ill, but we also do a lot of outpatient therapy work, holistic work. So I think that's how my impression of hospices has changed, and I'm amazed at how things continue to develop. I'm proud to be an ambassador for this organisation, so I just want to be part of the successful journey that we've been on, that we will also continue to be on.